Well, everybody, hello. I'm in Louisiana. James P. Medina is in New Jersey, and Beverage Rambles in Georgia, and it is Joker's Wild Wednesday.
The one and only Joker's Wild Wednesday is here. Take it away, Ronald J. Cheerio. Cheerio.
Okay. I have a beer from Aldi. It's no longer listed on their website because it's a seasonal, so it's been dropped for this year till the fall. It's called
Chocolate Stout. It's, despite the glare, Chocolate Stout.
And that's the name.
Very
That's the name of the beer, Chocolate Stout. So
yeah, I saw the duo. Is that the one, the duo review that you and David did together?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. It was, yeah, I saw it.
Very simplistic with their labeling. All these, they get right to the point. Chocolate Stout.
Right. Fancy name, Chocolate Stout. 8% alcohol.
That sounds good.
States of Brewing.
Yeah, State Brewing in Wisconsin did it. So there's the thick beige head, and there's the dark brown appearance. You can see it's dark brown and a thick beige head. So it says, I'll read it to you real fast. A stout with extract and chocolate cocoa. Well, there's only one kind of cocoa, and it's the chocolate kind, so that's kind of a redundant statement. So yeah. Chocolate extract and cocoa added. And it's best by September.
Why would that be seasonal? That's not a holiday stout. What's wrong with those knuckleheads? That's not seasonal.
All I can tell you, they say it's no longer available. Okay.
I got to go to Aldi to see if I have it at the store. I know I saw it this year.
They might still have some. It's over for now.
Yeah, it's not seasonal. Stout and porter should be available unless it's a holiday stout. You know, like the Samuel Smith.
No, it's just they only carry. They just only carry certain things at a certain time of the year. So.
Okay. I have something unique that I personally never had before in my life. And when I saw it, I just had to get it. I have Magners Irish Hard Pear Cider instead of the apple.
Wow.
Porter from Ireland, Magners Pear Cider. And I love pears, and this should be interesting. Yeah, I've never ever had pear cider. Hard cider from premium pears. Well, what are they going to say? Rotten pears found on the ground? You know, they got to say premium, right? And Clonmel, it's in Tipperary. It's made. Clonmel Company, Tipperary. It's a long way to Tipperary, but it won't be a long way with me guzzling this because I'm sure I will like it. Oh, for God's sakes. What's wrong with the Irish? What's wrong with them? Hard pear cider, sugar, sulfites to preserve freshness, lightly carbonated. They better get authorization from the leprechauns before they make this because, yeah, crafted using the best quality pears with a delicately refreshing taste. Delicate. What's wrong with a big refreshing taste or massive? You know, I don't know what's wrong with that. It's Ireland. It's not the United States puts chemicals in their beverages, not foreign countries. Anyway, I might like it. I have no choice. I have to drink it. I have to drink it. I got it. I got 6 bottles, and you know, I'll drink it as a refreshing beverage. And I didn't even see that until I read it. You know, you're muted.
Expensive.
Okay.
Beverage Ramble.
I'm here. Hi. Can you hear me? You can hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I may have bought this
Yes.
for one of these get-togethers before. I wasn't sure. It was on my way to coming back from the gym, but I didn't have anything. Yuengling Golden Pilsner, 4.7% ABV from Yuengling. This is what I have. Plus, I have some veggie pizza, which I'm eating, pairing it with right now. So I took it out of the oven, toaster oven. So it's going good so far. 4.7%. DG Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania, and Tampa, Florida. Distribution courtesy of Molson Coors. So there you go.
Now, is that pizza from our friend the Red Baron?
No, this is from a local pizzeria, Dagwood's Pizzeria here in Norcross. Very popular pizzeria spot. And they had for the staff, some staff members, and they had a bunch of it left over, so I took a couple of slices home with me, and there you go. But I do like Red Baron, and I do like DiGiorno's too.
I used to see at Aldi's a frozen pizza called the Screaming Sicilian. It had like a big mouth, a cartoon with a huge mouth.
Yes.
You know? Yeah, it was funny, very funny box.
So the veggie pizza and all the sauce and all is going pretty good with this,
They still make Tombstone frozen pizzas. Tombstone
Yep.
brand, yeah. I mean, they're okay.
Yes, they do.
They're all right.
Yes.
The frozen pies, they're all right.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
got the info for Golden Pilsner on my laptop.
Yeah, my sister ordered this Sicilian pizza, and it had the most tasty crust. It was thin crust, and it had fresh mozzarella. You know, the white, nice fresh mozzarella, not tomato sauce. You know, that you find in a can. It was all fresh and toppings, and it was unbelievable. It was incredible.
Well, that sounds
Good
good.
lighting. Good
Now,
lighting, Mr. T. Again,
I'm
very
about
good
to-
lighting.
Yeah, your lighting is very good.
Thank you.
Right.
I'm about to show y'all up here and talk about it. Thank you. About to talk here, but I was looking at some specialty tea, herbal tea today. It's supposed to be good for you, and it's very expensive. It used to be called gypsy tonic tea, but now it's called herbal medicinal tea. It used to be gypsy. They don't call it gypsy anymore.
Well, gypsy, as in like gypsy fortune tellers, or well, you know, whatever. If it's the same company and the same formulation, then
Yeah. But they changed the name because gypsy was offending people, you know, to say that.
well, gypsies like to run scams involving their whole family. Yeah,
They used to make jars of pickles called midgets, but they don't call midgets anymore because that was offending people. So the little pickles are now called gherkins. Serious.
gherkin.
Those are the sweet pickles, right?
They know.
They're kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Gherkins. They're short and they have
They
a
don't-
lot
I
of
don't
warts, bumps on
Yeah,
them.
they don't sell black. Yeah. And they don't sell
I give
black
them a lot.
olives anymore.
Mm-hmm.
No more black olives.
don't sell
So
black-
what are they?
No.
Melon. Melon.
Ripe
Ripened.
olives.
Melanin enhanced olives.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They said black
Oh, sorry,
olives
I
was
don't know.
offensive. People
Black olives is
be
fantastic.
racist and eat the olives.
So
All right. Anyway,
so this plastic is no longer
anybody that would think that would be brainless, have no brain. But
Absurd.
no, it's ripe. It's a ripe handle. All right. Now, this smells like chocolate. It tastes like chocolate. And the body is medium and the finish is semi-sweet. The complaint about this chocolate beer, the reason it doesn't get the greatest score, they use very bitter chocolate. It's like the brewing company go on the baker's chocolate bitter. You know, it's kind of chocolate you would never eat, but they put it in pot, like chocolate pie or cake. But it's like they use baker's chocolate, so you get an impression of very strong bitterness, which is not hop bitterness. I don't think it's just that baker's chocolate bitterness. So
cocoa. Yeah, cocoa. Even though they roast the cocoa beans, does have bitterness to it, but you can still taste the wonderful flavor of cocoa. Mild bitterness.
right now, I like it. I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't hate it, but I'm not in love with it. So the
Compare
score is going to be impact. I did only pay $8 a can. So
compare this stout to say
okay,
Murphy's.
what now?
Compare this stout to Murphy's or Guinness. No, well, I take that back. It's not. That's not an unfair comparison. Murphy's or Guinness. This is a chocolate stout. Compare this to Young's chocolate stout.
You mean Young's? Young's?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Young's is better, I think. But I think Young's might have gone down a little bit too. Some people say they cheapened it, so I don't know. It's all right. Samuel Smith's chocolate stout their organic chocolate stout kills this.
Right.
So stick with Samuel Smith. But this is all right. I would probably buy it again. Yes, I think I'd buy it again. Yes. Okay, now. So
All right.
over here.
You read this. Let me know if it comes up. Let me wait. You know, of course, they say wonderful things on their website, but I like to read it. You know, I like to read it and compare what they say by what I detect, as opposed to what Eric told me. No, don't read what's on the company website. Tell us what you think, and it's not just what I think. It's comparing. Okay, comparing. No pun intended. Magnus
Right.
pear. Comparing. You don't get the partridge, the roasted partridge. You just get the pear. The perfect pear cider pressed with premium pears. Okay, lovely. We all need a bit of variety, and that's why we came up with the idea for Magnus Pear. Of course, we like to do things properly. Yeah, sure. And don't mind taking our time. Yeah. So unlike some pear ciders, the only fruit that goes into ours is pears. Well, that's not the only thing that goes in it. Only 100% premium quality pears, which are filtered to get rid of any impurities before being slowly fermented. Yeah, and they add impurities after they get rid of them. That's what makes Magnus pear so fresh, fruity, and full of flavor. So next time you're out and wanting a bit of a change, pour a Magnus pear, sit back and enjoy. Yeah, so they filter it. They ooh, yeah, they got a lot of delectable products, but not if they're going to add sulfites to every one of them and sugar, because I think pears are naturally sweet to begin with. I don't think you need sugar. So anyway, here goes. Yeah, we filter it to perfection to remove all impurities. Well, I can taste that it's pear cider and not apple. It's interestingly different than the usual hard apple cider I've had. But I just want to say that, I mean, it's good if you're thirsty, you feel a little overheated, you want to hydrate. I'll definitely knock off this 6-pack, but I won't get it again because I don't like chemicals. Now, the ciders, the hard ciders that Mr. Jason Cleveland sent me from the state of Washington, that are local ciders from breweries in that area, outstanding. I'm just putting it mildly. That's how great that those ciders were, hard ciders, and sophisticated they were. Hey, Bart Robinson. How are you, sir? So anyway, I told him I'll pay for the shipping.
What was the price? What was the price point on the Magners?
It was like $12 for the 6. You know, and I got something else because you know there's every store has like a minimum amount. You know, if you're ordering through Drizzly. Yeah, I particularly remember, yeah, I remember my favorite was the dry cider, and that is what I got in addition to the Magnus. I got one large jumbo bottle. It's called dry hop hard apple cider. So that should be interesting instead of the sweet one. But it's good. I mean, I'm really surprised that Ireland would put sugar and sulfites into a fruit fermented beverage like pears. But you know, maybe they were drunk when they made the pear cider and they didn't know what they were doing over in Ireland. So anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
And we now have the with Claude Diamond.
Hey.
Hey, Claude. Good
Hey
evening.
guys, how's it going?
Good.
But James, I have a question. Hey, Claude, we're gonna add you, Claude.
You're
Fine.
blocking. You
James,
block.
I have a question.
Yeah. Yeah. Fire away.
Well, just be patient, Claude. You're gonna get on. Doesn't don't sulfites come from like the skin, like the grape skin and the pear skin?
Mm-hmm.
Are they an extract of the? I know the skin has bioflavonoids, but I didn't. Well, you know what? If that's where they get it from, they should actually, when they print the word sulfites, they should really say, an extract of the fruit skin from fruit skins, because there's a lot of people out there that are very health conscious and holistic lifestyle and organic food, and they're going to see the word sulfites and get turned off by that. But if that's true, they should really post it, because I know some wineries use sulfites, right? Quite a bit, right? Pear beer. No, it's hard cider.
Yeah,
It's
but
hard.
I think it has something to do with
Well, I told the waitress that pear orchards are huge in acreage, because only two pears grow on each tree. That's why they call it a pear. And she believed me. I said it with a straight face. It's like when I told her, she says, "How do you like your eggs?" I said, "Sunny side down, but don't turn them over." That was from the Three Stooges. And I totally confused her. She got all discombobulated. But anyway, please verify that for me, Ronald.
I will.
These sulfites are in wines, right?
Yeah,
Majority
I
of the
told a
time.
girl in high school one time. I told her one time that there was a very long bridge to Hawaii, and she said it must be really long. I said it's a long drive.
Yeah. Could you imagine having a undersea tunnel around the world, and then an undersea earthquake, a volcanic eruption will bust the tunnel and everybody will drown?
Yeah.
Elon Musk is working on that right now.
Yeah, he probably is.
Elon Musk should buy the cologne company. Remember
Wait a minute. I
Jovan?
was listening.
Jovan Musk.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yes.
Yeah, Elon Musk should come out with his own line of Musk.
I think I was listening to Coast to Coast. They do have underground tunnel. All right.
They probably do. I mean, look, it's going to happen eventually. I would love to visit that island. I know that island's not cheap to live, very expensive, but visiting would be awesome. But they do have highways in Hawaii. I'm like, where do you go on a highway in Hawaii?
I hear the Holland Tunnel and the Lincoln Tunnel are very old. They're a little too old, from what I understand.
All right. This is what I have tonight. Yingling Golden Pilsner, 4.7% ABV. As I was telling Jay and James, Claus, you doing this. I might have done this previously on another wild card or some other whatever gets together. But here it is. A nice, delicious Pilsner from the folks at DJ Yingling & Son. The oldest brewery in America.
True.
Now the beer is being distributed by our friends at Molson Coors. Now DG Yingling, Dick Yingling's daughters are running the show right now. Of course, Pottsville, Pennsylvania, and Tampa, Florida, and again distribution by the folks at Molson Coors. So perfect balance of hop and malt character for crisp, smooth, thirst-quenching refreshment. I've had this before. It's quite good, actually. It's a pretty good pilsner for the price compared to other pilsners on the market. You know, Miller Lite is not a pilsner. I don't care what they say. That is complete myth. Miller Lite, they say it tastes a great pilsner. It's not a pilsner beer. Period. So
His
What
daughters
is
are running it. Oh, it'll go belly up. His daughters are running the company now.
yeah,
Can you imagine working for them? They'll be, if you're a guy, forget it. They'll torture you. I know how it is.
It is so amazing to me. When I was a youngster in Stockton State College in Pomona, New Jersey, what do you think was the cheapest college beer you could possibly drink?
Natural Light.
Yingling.
For real. Wow.
Southern New Jersey. It's been Yingling's one of the. I think it's the oldest American brewery. I really, and it was Yingling. And today, what is the hottest beer in New York and everywhere? Yingling.
Wow.
And it is very low price. You're right.
It is. If you compare the traditional lager versus, Budweiser or buying a Miller Lite or Miller High Life, it is, the more premium brand lagers. Yeah, you'll probably go better with the Yingling than you would with Budweiser, the traditional lager.
You know what?
It's a great beer.
Yeah, you know what beers impressed me quite a bit? The Brooklyn Brewery line.
Yeah.
Yes. Brooklyn Lager's good.
I tried a few of them. They're really good.
And their chocolate stout, I tell you, man, please get it if you can. That is a phenomenal stout. Awesome.
We need to have a Dr. Brown Celery night.
Oh, Dr. Brown's celery soda.
Yes.
I know it well. Dr. Brown, yeah.
Can you imagine someone had an idea? Hey, let's make a soda out of vegetables.
Mhm.
What about,
Celery. Everybody loves celery.
what about Boylan's creamy red birch beer? Have you ever had that?
Birch beer. I love birch beer. If it's real birch.
Real birch.
Love it.
Oh,
So this is pretty good. It's a good, refreshing, nice pilsner. It's going down easy. It was, I bought 2 cans. It was 2 for $3 at the Raceway service station. I just got back from just coming back from the gym. I said, well, I don't have anything for tonight, so let me go ahead and grab something. And I did. Realize and open up my refrigerator. I already had 1 beer already, but that's a beer I'm going to review for something else. But we'll have 2 more cans of it. But yeah. So it is a good pilsner. I had a veggie piece I was having this with, or any seafood will go good with this pilsner. Really nice, clean, crisp, very nice malt character to this. Look, nothing I've had, most everything I've had from Yingling, of course, their core beers, the traditional lager, the light, and the black and tan, which I think everybody can get. But I have not had the Lord Chesterfield Ale. I have not had their premium, nor have I had their porter. It was sold here, but it was on the shelf for a good while. And then when I try to look at the date, unfortunately, it was all in the packaging. When I look at the date, trying to look around, I took out the thing. I was looking around, and one of the guys at the liquor store said, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?" I'm just looking at the date to make sure it's fresh. It was a 12-pack of the Pilsner, obviously of the porter. So I just want to make sure it was fresh, because it had been there for some time. Probably when I just moved up here in 2021 from Mobile. So
what do you mean? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're just looking at the bottom.
make sure the bottom, make sure that it's fresh, so I don't spend so much of my money. So so I looked and
nose.
I looked and I just kind of said, all right. I just left it. I looked at it, checked the date. Yeah, it was kind of a little past its time, 2020. So I was like, all right, I'm good.
You can't read. You're not allowed to read the
do
product before you buy it.
So, but hopefully one day, and I didn't get a chance to see when I went home for Christmas. So I don't know. Hopefully one day I will get the porter. One day. But I've had the Hershey's Porter. That's good. People say the Black and Tannen's Porter, which I don't think it is, but anyway, this is a really good Pilsner. It's not on the same level as Pilsner Urquell, but it's good enough. So there you go. And I guess Jay will come back and no, I guess it's Claude's turn to talk about his product that he has.
I love Yingling. I think it's just a great drinking beer. It's just a good solid American beer, and they've got 200 years of history or something with it, something crazy like that. I'm drinking something I've never had before. I think Ron, I don't know where Ron is, but I think he might have done a review on this years ago. One of my favorite beers. It's a Colorado beer. It's Dale's Pale Ale.
I've had that.
Yeah.
And
Dale's is a legend here in Colorado. It's in Longmont, Colorado, and it's from the Oscar Blues Brewery. And they just make really. I discovered this beer at a brew festival. Have you guys ever gone to these brew festivals in the summer where you buy a little cup for $25 and you can go to all the different brewery stands and you try all these? And I discovered this beer.
Yes.
And
Dolphin Street Beer Festival around August. Well, now they pushed to October.
How much fun are those
before
little
the week or before the week? We'll go there. Give me a thing. Little kids try all the beers that they had there. Every little bar, whatever, and that was a lot of fun.
Damn,
so much fun.
And drinking a lot of water. Make sure I got.
Oh, yeah. And it's a hot summer day and you're trying all these beers. And I got to tell you, it's the happiest crowd you've ever met. And they usually have great food at these things. And that's where I discovered a Dale's Pale Ale. And I saw this in a store and it's a double Dale's Pale Ale. If you guys have had it, it doesn't.
I've had the double.
Really?
I've had the double.
Okay. Well, you're like me.
It reminds me. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Claude. Finish.
No, you go. Go ahead.
It reminds me a lot of the Sweetwater 420 Imperial. They made that the Sweetwater Pale Ale. They made that. They did an Imperial Pale Ale, kind of similar to that right there, to the Dale's Pale Ale. You know, that was really good.
Jean-Pierre, I have a question for you. Why does this taste like an IPA to me? I've never had a pale ale.
It kind of reminds. Yes. It kind of like a very strong Imperial IPA, not a pale ale. I don't know why. I just said make it just call it what it is instead of doing a Dale's Pale. Just call it an IPA.
And look at that APV, baby.
Same with the Sweetwater. It was 9%.
9%. You know, and I'm the guy, and I think you're the only other one who likes Natty Daddy. You know, yes. Which is also 9.2 or 9.4. Yes. I mean, it's really, you're not allowed to call it beer anymore. It's a malt liquor, basically.
I know. Extra strong beer.
But look at this beautiful color, if it's coming through on the screen. This beautiful copper golden color. And I poured this beer about 10 minutes ago, and it's still got a nice foamy head left. And it is, I mean, it's got a little citrus smell to it. It's so smooth and so delicious. It doesn't have the super bite. It has a bite, but it's smooth. It's just a good, well-made beer. It's from Longmont. Wait a second. I take it back. Look what I just discovered. And it says on the label, an Imperial IPA.
Right.
So on one hand, they call it, I wish Ron was here. They call it this has always been called a pale ale, but it was called something else, but it's an IPA, which is interesting. Oh, Ron's got it up there. There it goes. 2 decades ago, Oscar Blues sent shockwaves. Yeah, this is a very popular. You bring a Dale's Pale Ale to a party, and you're a hero out here.
Yeah. I mean, they've done a good job, Oscar Blues, with that one, and the regular Pale Ale, the regular Dale's Pale Ale, and their IPA, and the Mama Yellow Pills, their Pills.
Oh, yes, thank you. Yes. the whole line is excellent.
Yeah. Brewery there in Longmont, and then of course a brewery in if I'm butchering the name, Brevard or Brevier, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? This is as fine a beer as I've ever drank. I think I paid $2.50 for this can.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the old can, the blue
And
can.
the old chub, and I was telling Jay about doing a taste test of the old chub and the Dirty Bastard by Founders.
Yeah.
Their Scotch ale. That would be an interesting challenge, between those two beers.
You know, it's kind of interesting to me. I can, and this is a decent sized can. What is it? It's 1 pint, 3.2 ounces, 9 point alcohol. $2.50 for a really excellent beer. We have in Colorado here. This is Disneyland for breweries. Okay. And you go to any of these breweries. How much do they charge for a decent glass?
Probably a good penny, I would say.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, going to the grocery store or whatever, getting this service station, whatever, you got your money's worth for sure.
Oh, you get your money's worth and everything like that. We have. I'm in a little town, a little ski town. And I think we have now 5 or 6 breweries.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I go jogging in the morning. I'll go out at 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's 20 cars in the parking lot already. What is going on with the brew? So and these, a good pour like this for a good. And I like brew. I like the social atmosphere, getting together with friends and stuff like that. We have one brewery in town here. It looks like a old summer cottage in Lake Apacon, New Jersey. You guys know where that is.
Yes, I do.
It looks like someone's old shack, and you go in. It's like you're breaking and entering, and you go inside, and it's locals with their kids and their dogs. We've actually become Ireland, haven't we? Where the pub is now the social center of the universe.
Right.
It's really funny. Have you ever gone to a pub?
I like going at, like what we hear, especially during the fall months, just going to one of these breweries, like whether it be Tucker, whether it be, Social Fox or whatever, going to these breweries, just talking to the folks, just sitting there talking about beer and, like, hey,
yeah,
what beer you drinking? Oh, I'm drinking this sour. I'm drinking this pale ale. Just yapping, talking, and just getting the vibe. And I enjoy these settings. I do too.
Did they have any grilled bratwurst or knockwurst? Or
interesting, you said that. All these little breweries in a little town like this, but we get a lot of tourists. They all have a food truck for the brats or the tacos or the ribs barbecue. It's amazing to me. Did this literally happen overnight? Was I missing something?
I know it sounds really good. I mean, I just turned over my hot and spicy dry rub chicken on the Korean stovetop grill. I just flipped them over, and I got
that sounds so good, James.
I got the big monster Idaho potato and a lot of sour cream, which I happen to be a huge fan of sour
and cottage cheese with the sour cream on the baked potato. Yes.
I never had cottage cheese.
Mix the cottage cheese with the sour cream. Yeah. And you really want to get decadent. Put a piece of butter on the hot potato before you put all the cold stuff on.
You ever try farmer's cheese? It's actually like cottage cheese, but a step above.
No.
It's good. It's
good. That's a meal in itself.
Everything y'all talking about sounds really good. Really good. Sounds very tasty. Oh man.
Yeah. So just to sum up, it's an A+ beer. It's a great value. It's as good as any brewery beer that I've ever had. A fresh beer. It's just an excellent beer, and for a nice big can for $2.50. I mean, this is first class. I'll give this a 98 easy. And it doesn't hurt when you wash it down with a little of George Clooney's Casa Amigas tequila.
I can't believe what he sold it for. That distillery.
Yes.
$1 billion with a B. Can you say billion?
Billion.
Is this a man who sold his soul to the devil?
Yeah.
He's good looking. He's famous. He's married to a beautiful woman, and then he starts his own distillery with a few friends, and he sells it for $1 billion. That's a man who sold his soul to the devil. I'm telling you.
He was like Faustus, Richard Burton as Faustus, and he sold this, and the devil
Everybody
says,
right
"The
now-
whole world can be yours. The whole world can be yours."
Everybody is all in the tequila or doing the red wine, business.
I'm
Jim
ready-
Nance
I'm
with
ready-
the calling. You got George Clooney, you got The Rock with the Terramana tequila. LeBron James, he has a tequila and a wine brand. So
Do you notice the pattern of gentlemen? First Mexican food became a huge craze in the United States, a huge fad, and then it's like Tex-Mex and Cal-Mex, and then margaritas, tequila, hot sauce. Hot sauces became a huge craze, a huge fad. And it's like all interconnected.
It's great. It's great. We're enjoying it all. Oh, wine sulfates. Here we go. Sulfates are to me like gluten. Everybody hates gluten. I ask, can I have extra? When I go to a restaurant, I say, can I have extra gluten?
It's Persian. It's Persian, like Edith Bunker used to say. It's Persian.
Let's see. I can't read that, but what does it say about sulfites?
It's like a chem. You got to be a chemist to decipher it, probably.
It's a preservative to prevent spoilage. How does wine get spoiled? It's alcohol.
I thought it gets better with age as long as it's sealed. It's a vacuum, there's no
Exactly.
air. Otherwise, it becomes vinegar, right? If air gets in there.
Depends how you open up the cork. Depends how you keep the cork. Make sure that you put the cork back or a certain way. And,
Yeah. Well,
knowing me, a 75 milliliter bottle of wine will be done with meat. Will be done in a day.
There's nothing like a good meal, a good dinner, and a nice bottle of wine it just makes it perfect.
Absolutely.
I always like Shiraz and Pinot Noir. Like Yellowtail, the Australian wines are pretty good.
The Australian. How about the South American wines?
Oh, from Chile.
Yeah, aren't they wonderful?
I'm a big Cabernet. I like Cabernet a lot.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they're not expensive, and they're excellent quality.
the Chilean wines are very good. I heard they grow grapes in Baja, Mexico. I heard there's vineyards there. I was shocked, but then I realized that grapes can grow in the poorest of soils. Like the grapevines are not picky. As where they.
The best vineyards are ones that are near the ocean. Mexico's definitely near the ocean, and it gets that,
Right.
My
Off the
favorite,
Pacific, right.
yeah, my favorite wine comes from Southern California in Escondido, Ofila vineyard, but most great wines in California come from up north, outside San Francisco.
Oh, the Napa Valley, they call that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have any of you tried any of the wines in New York State or Virginia?
I better stay out of this conversation.
What about the Finger Lakes?
Virginia, I would say Virginia has some very good wines. I lived in Norfolk, And I was going to one wine festival that was and there were a lot of vineyards there that came down from Charleston up where that whole area, Lynchburg, Christiansburg, that whole region of the northern part of Virginia. I've tried some really good Chardonnays and some good Pinot Noirs, from that state. They were doing a tasting, and yeah, I was very impressed. I bought a bottle, and I bought it for Thanksgiving that year in 2005. It was really good, and I was tempted not to open that, so I'm going to save it. I'm not going to open it right now. I'll save it when I bring it to my folks and let them try it.
The Finger Lakes region, Catawba, New York State, Catawba, and Concord grapes. I love the
Right.
Well, I've had wine from of both. Dessert wines like Taylor, port, and
you know what? And you all saw this on Facebook. There was a rapper on Facebook who kind of put everybody on blast who were drinking, the Taylor port wines and whatnot. He says, "Y'all do not be y'all being fooled. Taylor port wines is just like MD 2020."
I like Taylor wines. They're good. Oh, Ron, you're back. Yay.
Yeah, okay. I got y'all, just stay tight. I see y'all down there. Taylor port wine is like MD 2020, but people are going crazy to buy it so that they can make TikTok videos. Look at me, I'm drinking Taylor port. Drinking Taylor port. All right. I've done videos for it. Okay, anyway, I was listening to everything y'all said, and y'all did a great job. Great commentary. Sulfites, I posted some articles about sulfites. They're in every wine, and they're not going to hurt you. And it's fine. It's part of wine. It's fine. Now, they also add sulfites to help preserve it, but it's a naturally occurring thing. All right. But anyway, you can see I finished off this. I like it tonight. This is the kind of beer that one night you'll like it, the next night you won't like it, the next night you'll like it, the next. All right. So I'm not too sure that State of Brewing's quality control is ideal. But anyway, I'm going to give it an 87 to 8.7 out of 10. So with the clever name of Chocolate Stout, they're very creative. They call this product Chocolate Stout. I'm going to give it 87 out of 100. Oh, and by the way, Claude, Natty Daddy is 8% even. The Natural Father is 8% even. And that's going to bring us to the next thing. So before I get out of here, and I'm about to exit, but tomorrow morning at dawn, when everybody's sleeping like they should be, not me, I'm up doing my thing, which is, well, we have a taste challenge tomorrow morning. 2 wonderful $5.99 whiskeys. Let me turn this lamp off because you'll never be able to see it. We've got Heaven Hills Quality House. And when they put that on the label, Quality House, and they sell it for $5.99, that means quality. Yeah. And then we have the Rival from Sazerac. They are 75 South. Very creative name, because there's an interstate that runs from the top to the bottom of Kentucky. And if you're going toward Florida, you're on 75 South. Interstate 75 South. So I bought this for the high price of $5.99. Now, Would anyone see I got Mathern's this past week for a deal at the end of the year, beginning of the year? Give me a thumbs up if you want to see this. Anyone? Okay. So I was at Mathern's and they had this product, which usually sells for about $14 a bottle, about $14 a bottle. But they have it on sale at Mathern's right now, full size bottle. Sims 7 apple whiskey made with natural apple flavor. Brown glass bottle to protect it from light damage. This product is at Mathern's as I speak at this very moment for $3.99. $3.99, and that is the truth. And I don't know what else to say, but that is the truth. Now, and you know I bought a bottle, and I have even more shocking news. That same store had a liter. That same store, like he lost his connection. He'll be back. That same store had a liter bottle of Captain Morgan sliced apple flavored rum for $3.99. So I bought 2 bottles, a liter and a 750 milliliter bottle, apple flavored rum and apple flavored whiskey for $7.98. I repeat, $7.98. All right, so Friday we have Fandango Friday, liquor and liqueurs. I got my party bucket for the liquors and liqueurs. And Sunday morning, back to Sunday, no more Saturdays till I guess whenever that happens. Stout Sunday, I got stouts ready to go, baby. Ready to go. See y'all tomorrow morning at dawn. And now we're going to go close out with James and Beverage Ramble and Claude, who bugged out, but I know he gave it a 98. I know he gave his product a 98. He loved the Double Dales, which is a fabulous product. I'll admit that. And so now I'm out and they're in.
Ronald, is that apple flavored whiskey or as opposed to Apple Jack? Oh,
yeah, it's got natural apple flavor added. Natural apple flavor. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it where Apple Jack is just like an apple brandy?
Yeah. Where's Claude?
Yeah, where's Claude?
Apple brandy.
Yeah, that would be Apple Jack, I guess, or
I don't know. He might have lost his internet connection or something.
Yeah, the mountains are blocking his internet connection.
I made a mistake. I moved James down, but that wasn't what I wasn't trying to do that.
All right.
Hold on.
I gotta get nice.
Fix this. James is gonna take the floor. I hit the wrong button actually.
Okay. Magners, for the first time ever, Magners hard pear cider from Ireland. I'm gonna give this an 85% out of 100. Only because they add sugar to a product that uses a fruit that has plenty of natural sugar in it. Pears.
So you don't think they should have added any sweetener?
Well, it is sweet as opposed to the dry cider that I love the best, but love the most. But yeah, it's sweet, but I mean, it's not nauseatingly sweet like a liqueur, you know, it's so 85 is good. I mean, considering that I like the dry ciders. Now, yeah, you know, I can't compare it to other pear ciders because this is the only one I ever had. So compared to hard cider in general, I give it an 85%. The product, when I finish the Magners, the product I have waiting in the wings is a jumbo bottle of Doc's dry hopped hard apple cider. and I'm looking forward to eventually trying that. I won't be able to try it on your show, Ronald, because you know the shows are themed. But I guess I could try it on the other dude's show. But I will try it. You know, it's one bottle. It's pretty big, and it's interesting. Dry hopped hard apple cider. So anyway, that's it. Yeah, well, you know, people, the Spaniards, the wine.
Do you wish that?
Excuse me. I was just answering him. They had wine experts from Spain going to Chile, Argentina to teach them how to make wine the right way. Saturday, hopefully I will be out of YouTube prison once again, and I will be going live with Progressive Discussions on YouTube, because certain individuals are nagging me. When are you going to do it on YouTube? When are you? I says, well, I'll do it, but if they pull my show for nitpicky reasons, I'm not going to do it there. I'm going to go back to Facebook Live. You know, so that's it. Cheers. Joker's Wild.
But do you wish,
Cheers, my
James?
friend.
Do you wish they would do a? Do you wish they would do a Magner's unsweetened pear cider?
I wish they would do a dry pear cider unsweetened. Yes. I wish. Of course, if I had found the genie, I would wish for more wishes on the first wish. But I think they should definitely, whoever. Oh, it's multi-topic, sir. Multi-topic. Whatever you want to talk about. What was I saying? Every company that makes hard ciders should come out with both the standard and the dry. Just like with sake, that one time I brought this cold draft dry sake from Japan that I got at the Japanese market. I remember I brought it on your show many moons ago.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it was good. It was good, and it was dry, and it was different. I liked it. So, I haven't been to the Mitsuya market in a while. I need to go. But anyway, so that's it. I don't know what else to say. Thank God Dornbusters is recorded.
Hold on, let me turn off my
James.
water real quick.
James, you.
All right.
You're right, Rob Foot 99.
Everybody's gone on.
Agent
Okay,
99.
here we go.
Yeah, he's right. Rob Foot 99 is correct. Very anal over there.
All right. Some issues, but anyway, for the Yuengling Golden Pilsner, I'm going to go 90 out of 100. Really good Pilsner, very enjoyable. As I said, it's not Pilsner Urquell Kale, but it'll do the job. Plus, you ain't going to break the bank for it. So, and Yuengling is known to make sure the beers are affordable and reasonably priced, and they have been for all these many years. So, and I'm sure Jay, you would agree with that statement.
Yeah, I like it. I just don't love it, but I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, 90. I think 90 out of 100 is a fair, likable score. You know,
Yep. I like it a lot.
So, oh yeah. What I got coming up? Yeah, Jay, I'll be joining you Friday. Yeah, for Fandango Friday, 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. Liquor or liqueurs. I'll be joining you for that. And if you're hosting or John's hosting for Stout Sunday, I'll be part of that as well. I will have a stout. I'm not planning to go anywhere next weekend. I gotta get ready. I was supposed to go out of town, but actually it's next week I'm going out of town for that funeral in Mobile, and got the arrangements, everything all set. So so I'll be part of that. And next Wednesday we're doing what? Natural Father.
All right, I forgot to mention that. Next Wednesday is Natty Daddy. Y'all better get ready. No punks. If you're a punk, you need to jump up to get beat down.
I
Because
will have Natty Father. I'll have Natural Father for sure. I'll have one can of it. Make sure. I'm about doing 2 cans, but 1 can of Natural Father will be in my refrigerator coming up for examination. So
next Wednesday is Natural Father, Natty Daddy. So any punks
I'll be
that
clean
want to
shaven.
jump up to get beat down, don't. You'll be clean shaven. Don't join. And the next 2 weeks, because I used to always say that punks jump up to get beat down, but now you remember that?
yeah, I remember. I remember. Yes.
And then the next 2 weeks, my eye, why you shot me in the eye? You should have shot me in the body. No, the next 2 weeks is beers for winter. Beer winter.
All right. First Warner definitely be part of that. So
Yeah, winter beer. I got my winter beers. Now James is going to close this out with he posted on Facebook earlier this week. He posted a Al Jolson classic. James is going to close this out. Theme from Love Boat. No,
A love boat, we have something for everyone. Captain Stubing. Okay. I still like what's his name? What was his name? Bernie Kepler. He played Siegfried on Get Smart.
oh yeah.
He was the doctor on the Love Boat. Yeah, he Maxwell Schmott. And he was like a U-boat commander, with the leather jacket. Okay, here we go. Well, all right. Since you mentioned it. Herb Alpert, dating game song. All right. It's been fun. It's been a blast.
sorry. It's fun, Mr. T. James, good seeing you.
Thanks, everybody.
See y'all next time. Good night, America. Good night, world.
All right, bye-bye.
Good night, Milky Way galaxy.
Bye, America.
Even Andromeda.
Good night. And take care. And don't get in trouble. And don't break the law.
Yo,
Don't
come
forget that I have a new lamp.
Yeah, he has a new lamp. He has a new lamp, and we have in private conversation, private consultation, we have come to the conclusion that Ronald's issues was not his computer after all. It was something else.
Anyway, goodbye, America. Goodbye, world. See you next time.
Well,
that's
maybe
wait-
not. All right, y'all take.
It's waiting for the Robert E. Lee, not the Saints go marching in. I played that too.